It's 110 Ocean Drive. We in the building, baby. We miss you all. Yeah. We feeling like that today. NBA. Talk to me, big baby.
Hey, my way do.
It's greasy. We going that way. Let's go. Yeah.
If you want it, you got it. You know how I'm rocking. They never could stop it. It's stuffed in my pocket. I go up for the score and they never could block it. After the show, I count up in the miles. Tears fall from the lies despite 100 bands through the time of the night. When you left, I ain't want to live life. Now I'm happy on the in and outside. Can you make it better? Trap out like Griselda. Post up with Berettas. Hustling through the night, yeah. Spin the block for the stretch. I'm with the hood up when we wet up. And it's all gonna be alright. Yeah, when that road trucks take your life. You be on top of it like
NBA young boy on. I'm a different type of person. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what it is. I got the little ratchet side in me still. Even though I'm 30, you know, I got a birthday coming up soon, but I'm just saying I'm a little ratchet as fuck.
It's fuck. You sounded like
I'm just a little rat.
Do you ever watch Parks and Rec?
No, Grant. How the fuck do you watch all these shows?
Oh, you know, I'm in the lab watching shows. Coming up with ideas.
Every time I talk to you, you're always working.
Yeah. But there's Aziz Ansari and this other guy started a business, and you said they do stuff like that when you said food. Yeah. But they're like, we're flush with cash.
Hey, give me that bag,
have you seen Fire Fraud, by the way?
No, man.
Watch Fire Fraud.
I just
watched
watched this thing on Netflix the other day, man.
It's on Hulu. It's also on Netflix though. Both have a documentary.
I'm gonna tell you what it was. It was something Frontier.
Oh, Three Frontiers?
Triple Frontier.
Yeah, Triple Frontier.
With Ben Affleck in it.
Three Frontiers, Triple Frontier.
It was fucking terrible.
Really? I was about to watch that.
It was terrible.
I shouldn't watch it?
No, I mean, try it out. It was terrible.
Try it
to
out.
me. I'm just saying.
That's not a strong endorsement.
Like
it was fucking terrible.
Like it was a smoothie.
Sure, try it. Whatever.
Wasted. It's
a Netflix
5
movie.
minutes long too. Though.
Yeah, it's got the guy from Three Brothers.
Yeah, bro.
Jackie or whatever. Jack from Three Brothers.
God damn it.
I think his name.
It was out, bro. As you're watching it, like it starts off like you're thinking to yourself like this is gonna be good.
Yeah, the trailer was dope.
Yeah, the trailer was dope as fuck. That's why I watched it. Well,
not such a dope movie though.
It wasn't popping. Alex, put that time on for me, big guy. It wasn't popping like that, man. It wasn't popping like that. But let me do this introduction real quick. Hey, we miss you all, guys. It felt so long. It felt like so long ago, man. To my left, we got Grant. My other guy, Alex, the engineer. Your host, Tay. What it do, baby? I miss you, man. I miss you, Grant, too.
Yeah, miss you, too.
Hey, by the way, let me throw this out here. The games have already started.
Yep, we're watching.
For the tournament.
LSU and Yale. They're talking about Will Wade.
Alex, Grant, who's at the game?
No one's at the game.
It's like 14 people in this. Hey.
Might have to throw a screenshot up on the video for that because nobody's there.
Nobody's at this
at all. Let me get to a good spot for a screenshot. Because, I mean, I count, right? Well, some LSU fans have shown up now. There we go. There's a good shot. Got it. Look at it right there. I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 LSU fans. 6.
Hey, bro.
7, 8.
Nobody wanted
8
to
in this
see
shot.
This game. Nobody wanted to see the game, man. Nobody wanted to see the game at all.
Even LSU fans are like, we're fucked.
Nobody wanted to see
we might beat Yale, but I'm not going to drive all the way for that shit. Beat a bunch of nerds.
Hey, bro, where the fuck is the game being played at? In Des Moines?
Des Moines, yeah.
See, that's the problem right there. Goddamn, it's 30 degrees.
But fuck, LSU, come on now.
No, man, they had the floods, Grant. They can't get through the board.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I forgot about the floods.
Man, we had the floods here in the Midwest.
Well, did Iowa get the flooding? Is there a river that goes through Des Moines?
No.
I don't fucking know.
Man. I don't fucking know.
If we have any subscribers from Des Moines,
hey, what's
just
up?
Kidding, we don't.
Hey, we love you too.
Yeah, but if you are from Des Moines, please subscribe and tell us how the
Yes,
roads are.
Absolutely, because the roads I heard were terrible. They were doing.
Well, our roads are terrible. Offutt's in 8 feet of water right now.
Hey, let me tell you something. If you're driving in Nebraska,
8 feet, Dave. It's a fucking deep end of a swimming pool.
between the floods and those fucking potholes
Oh my
that's
god.
in the road, those fucking craters.
The potholes are a national fucking epidemic at this point.
Bro, let me tell you something.
It's a state of national emergency. It looks like an army of 3-foot tall people just for like loading artillery and just shelling the roads.
God damn, those potholes is man.
Dude, I'm
I don't
telling
know
you.
if y'all know what potholes look like.
There's a bunch of Ewoks just blowing holes in the roads up here.
Shit. I'm not lying on you, bro. But off the shit, onto the shits. Let's talk about something real quick, cause I want to talk about Tyreek Hill. I know we drug the Chiefs out a little bit,
Yeah,
but hey,
it's a rough off season for my football teams.
Hey, Tyreek Hill. So let's talk about this real quick. Tyreek Hill broke his 3-year-old son's arm.
Allegedly, we don't.
Allegedly,
Know. Yeah, it's
yeah, I'm
him
sorry,
and his fiance are being
Yeah,
investigated
Crystal,
for it.
Miss Crystal.
Given his track
Sound like he
record,
was smoking Crystal.
yeah.
Fucking dumbass. I like Tyreek, man. I like Tyreek a lot because he at first he went to Oklahoma State. So he went to Oklahoma State 2014, got kicked off the team because he was beating Crystal's ass. Damn. She must be ratchet as fuck. Because it seemed like you always in some shit with Crystal, Tyreek. I'm just saying. So you was beating her ass. They sent you to West. You went to West Alabama. You cut up down there at UNA. UNA. Yeah. I want to say this right. Whatever. You done that in West Alabama.
Yeah.
You balled out there. They sent you to the combine. You went to a combine. Got the combine invite. Got with the Chiefs. Now you got a 3-year-old boy. You're 25 though, and you beat your kid ass like that, bro. At 3, what did he do? Like, what could your 3-year-old do that bad for you to break his arm? Now, mind you, I hope you didn't do it purposely. But if you beating on your 3-year-old,
Yeah.
like he a grown ass dude, you need your ass whooped, man. For
Well, and
real.
it's like he's got a broken arm, so
Damn.
I don't know.
That's that short man syndrome,
Pure-
man. 5'7".
Purely speculate. Hey, I don't walk around. I'm 5'8". I don't walk around
Hey, man,
throwing
all right.
children.
Hey, Tyreek,
Shot-putting
Tyreek
kids.
think he big boy on campus. He beating kids ass.
Well, I
and
think
stuff.
with the broken arm, it makes it seem like he either like pushed him into something,
like he was a dude.
knocked him
Get the
over,
fuck off me, little dude.
yeah, grabbed him by the arm real hard.
Man,
I mean, you're an NFL football player.
I can't respect that one.
No, I can't either.
I can't respect that, Tyreek. I mean, that right there, that's crazy. I mean, in itself. Like, first of all, you beating your fiance ass, who was your girlfriend at the time, and you still with her. I don't even know. Let me just say this. If I'm beating your fucking ass, I don't want to be with you.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really. But dudes are like that, man. They got that controlling mentality. They want to be in control. Man, I mean, I'm like that. I'm like that a little bit, but I ain't beating on no woman. Like, if I gotta beat your ass, it's time to go. Like, I'm really not even trying to do this with you. Like,
Well, and like when you're an NFL football player, you have a certain level, a higher level of responsibility because you are stronger than
most people. Absolutely.
And that's, most men are stronger than most women. And then you add the fact that you're a professional athlete.
Right.
You can do and then you're talking about a 3-year-old kid.
God.
A 3-year-old kid against an NFL football player is not, that's just,
Man.
There's.
That.
And you're right about that. What the fuck could a 3-year-old possibly do
bro.
that was like, 3-year-olds can't even they can't even.
Bro, his comprehension level
Yeah.
is not even
They
there.
can't form schemes to do bad shit.
Absolutely.
They're 3.
Yeah. So my daughter I had a parent teachers conference this morning with my daughter's teacher. She's in preschool, and she's telling me what Harper's doing, as far as hey, Harper, she does really good with attempting to write a name. She knows the numbers.
How old's your daughter?
Colors. She's 3.
So she's the same age.
Yeah, she'll be 4 April 24th. And Harper's she's very smart. Harper's very smart.
Well, she seems, just from the couple interactions we've had with her, she seems a lot further along than your normal 3-year-old.
And like she can read letters out of a book. So it's pretty. You know, we're just blessed. We're just blessed because I'm gonna be honest. I'm not as smart as Harper. I'm not smarter than the 5th grade. I'm gonna be honest. Hey, but but it's still her teacher told me though that when a question is asked, most kids, they will venture away from answering the question properly. And that is also how it's hard for me to understand you was beating your 3-year-old's ass, because the way they comprehend things is not how adults comprehend it.
No.
You know, the way they understand things at them being so young at age is not how a 5-year-old or a 7-year-old will comprehend that.
Yeah.
So asking them a question and them giving you the answer that you're looking for, or you even having a high expectation for a certain answer is beyond me anyway, for a 3-year-old kid. But to know that you're violently being aggressive, I'm not saying like spanking your kid. I understand what that is. Like it's okay to tap your kid on the hand, or I'm saying, this is me. This is my opinion. You may not agree with my discipline. I think it's okay to tap your kid on the hand to tell he or she, no, don't do that. Stop, quit, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not saying go out here and violently abuse your baby, because that's crazy. That's beyond irrational.
Yeah, and the bottom line is, if a broken arm resulted from the discipline, it went too far.
Yeah, it is. It's way too far.
I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're the parent. I don't care if you're in school. I don't care if you're a peer.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
If someone's arm ends up broken over some discipline,
golly.
That's grown man stuff.
On top of that, when you hear something like that, man, I just think that I think this ultimately. I think that people don't look at the severity of what the game does to the human body.
In mind, yeah.
And the reason I say that is because instead of us, because don't get me wrong, I'm crucifying the shit out of Tyreek Hill for beating his kid's ass, but I think it's a bigger issue. I think the bigger issue is he needs some help.
Yeah.
I think that not when I say we, I'm not saying like us. I'm saying that as a fan base, as a people of as a people that look at the NFL with as a fan base, you have to think about what these people need access to. That, mind you, they have a ton of resources, but I think we as fans, we also have to say, hey, how can we help? How can we be a part of this?
Yeah.
'Cause, this is our community too. Like, he lives in Kansas. You are, as you being within that area, I think that you do yourself a due diligence by reaching out to the organization saying, hey, can I help? In this situation.
Well,
yeah.
And you can have all the resources in the world, but one of the hardest things to do as a human being is to admit that you have a problem.
Absolutely, that you have a problem. You're right. You're right.
And
without question.
You combine that with the fact that a lot of these guys aren't from places where they were taught how to be a parent, and they weren't taught how to, conduct themselves in a healthy way. They're not taught how to deal with their problems in a healthy way.
Right,
and on top of that, you add, the concerns of CTE.
Yes.
That's a real thing. Again, he's got a track record of this, so it's hard to. I'm not gonna put this all on CTE or anything like that. Obviously, what he did is wrong, but I just think as a society, especially in the United States, we need to work more on focusing on reforming rather than punishing.
Absolutely.
Because our system doesn't work.
Right.
Is the bottom line.
Yep. No.
And
I agree with that 100%.
You know, like I said, you can have all the resources in the world, but if you don't know how to use them, and if you weren't raised in a way that you know how to deal with your, like, I can't remember what I was watching, but I was watching something, and a psychologist was talking, and he was like, look, if you don't know how to control your anger as an adult, you will always, 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 always have problems, whether it be with the law or domestically or whatever, or both. So, you know, obviously, he's got some anger issues.
Yep.
If this turns out to be him, it's just, you know, you've got anger issues.
Yeah.
And until you get those, until you figure out a way to you know, have a healthy outlet for that kind of stuff, you're gonna keep having these issues.
Yeah, especially when you combine it with the game. You're hitting people all the time.
Yeah.
Turn the Auburn game on, man. It's not on yet. Dang.
No.
You're gonna face a lot of scrutiny by not seeking help, but this is what the game does to you, man.
Yeah.
The game changes you mentally, physically, and emotionally.
Yeah. No, and I mean, he was just like, he just cost himself so much money.
Yeah, it cost y'all fucking Chiefs too.
Yeah. It's been a rough offseason for me.
You motherfuckers are gonna be in trouble.
Yeah. Basically, if it's the off season and you're a player for my team, you should probably not do anything.
Yeah, y'all don't need
because
yeah.
It's just one after the other.
Y'all be looking for a quarterback next year. Patrick Mahomes be beating that little ugly bitch he fucking.
I really hope not.
I hope not either. That'd be crazy.
Can you see Kermit the Frog getting violent?
Hey, let me tell you something. I don't care how much money you got. When your chick ugly, she just ugly. hey, listen. If that was his chick at that Lakers game, she fried as fuck, bro.
I didn't even see that.
Hey, call me shallow or whatever. She may have a ton of personality, but her looks is not what got him there. I'm gonna tell you, boy. You must have grew up with her. Y'all was like childhood friends. Hey, that chick fried.
Oh,
I'm
goodness.
just saying. I just wanted to make light of this situation because, you know, beating your kid's ass ain't nothing funny about that.
It's hard to deal with, though. Well, and my biggest problem right now is the NFL. See, like, you remember the Adrian Peterson thing. What did he get?
Yeah, he put a belt to his little boy in Texas.
Yeah, and like switches and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, that boy was grown.
But how many games did he get?
You can tell Adrian Peterson grew.
How many games did he get?
Down south.
Like 4?
4, yep.
So my problem is, you're dealing with, okay, so if Tyreek Hill gets anything less than what Kareem Hunt got, there's a problem. Because, I'm sorry, like, obviously hitting a woman is awful. Not saying, but hitting a child is a whole nother level.
But it's your kid, though. Like, that woman doesn't belong to you.
Well, the kid doesn't either.
Yeah, that's your son. That's your seed.
Yeah, but it's not like you
That was just a random straight bitch.
Yeah, but
She was just some random pussy.
She can defend herself better than a child.
True.
Better than a 3-year-old.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that 100%.
That's my only point.
Yeah, I
so, if the NFL comes out and gives him anything less than Kareem Hunt, I have a big problem.
Which one is worse? You beating your kid's ass or you beating your
Beating a kid.
You just beat some side chick. She's a random side chick.
I don't care if she's the president of the United States. The kid is worse.
I agree with that. Yeah, I think it's worse than you beating your own child.
Yeah.
Like,
if you're an adult and you beat another adult, it's not as bad as if you're an adult and you beat a child.
Like, that's somebody that looks like you.
Well, yeah, and
like
it's a person who can't defend themselves.
Yeah, exactly.
And not only, you know, you're going to do some damage, but the damage you do to a child's mind when shit like that happens is you can't really put it into like what that is going to do to the kid and
Right.
how it's going to shape their view and how they act. Because really, you're just perpetuating the cycle, and that kid is now learning that's what is supposed to happen.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. I agree with that.
And the emotional damage from that alone is just, the kids are just so much more fragile than adults. Physically, emotionally, mentally, all of it.
It's sad, man. That's sad. I mean, that saddens me.
Yeah. And I mean,
hate
this
that,
kid
man.
should be growing up living a lavish lifestyle.
Yes, absolutely. You can't. Sometimes it's hard to come back from that, man.
Well, and the other thing is if this kid, if Tyreek Hill keeps going down this road, if he gets through this and somehow is still playing in the NFL, then he does it again. When this kid grows up, he's always going to have to live in that shadow.
Right.
Like, your dad is Tyreek Hill. And that is very concerning. So, for me, Tyreek Hill hitting the kid is... Dave just went off board. I'm not sure where he went, but, for me, with Tyreek Hill, the text message I sent Tabe when that happened was Tyreek Hill's done. And I believe that if he did this, then he should be done, at least for a season, if not his whole career. Because this is just a whole different level of fuckery. And it's just, I don't know. I think the NFL is going to set they're sending the way wrong message if they give him less games than Kareem Hunt.
Yeah. I
Because
agree with it.
it's just, it's just nonsense at this point.
Yeah. Well, good luck, Kareem. Chiefs fans. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck.
And then we got another Ben Roethlisberger shit time.
Hey, we do. But before we get on to that, let's talk about Mike Trout. Let's talk about Mike Trout getting that big payday. 12 years, $430 million.
Yeah, good for him. Love Mike Trout.
35 and a half, 36 and a half?
Yeah.
But they also said if he went to the Dodgers,
Oh,
they would have paid him.
$500 million.
Yeah, it was no, it was actually 600 to 700 million
Jesus Christ.
for 12 years.
See him
God damn! As a baseball player, this is not even endorsements.
No,
this is your
That's
contract.
base.
Wow.
Yeah, that's insane.
What the what? Hey, listen, kids.
The landscapes are changing again.
Hey, let me tell you something, kids. They don't have a salary cap in baseball. I don't know if you know that. If your mother or father haven't told you what that means.
That means there's no limit to how much you can
At
get
all.
fucking paid.
No limitations.
And,
NBA and NFL, they have limitations.
NBA, NFL,
And
NHL.
hockey.
I'm not sure if they do in soccer or not.
No, I don't think so. Because that Ronaldo's contract was crazy too.
Yeah. No, soccer players they get paid the most.
Yeah, they bank.
Yeah.
They bank.
Like Ronaldo, Lionel Messi. The kid from Brazil. Neymar. Yeah.
Hey, Neymar.
And then
cold,
the
bro.
kid from
shout out to my sister.
the kid from
Marty.
the United States is doing pretty well now too. Pulisic.
I don't know him.
Yeah, he's the best American in a while.
Yeah, my sis, she loves Brazil. And
He's
Neymar.
playing for like Manchester United or some shit like that. He's playing somewhere in Europe, which is they came and plucked him right when he was 18.
Bro, $700 million?
That's insane.
You could have got $700 million. Mike Trout in his offseason, Grant was just telling me, he goes fucking fishing.
Yeah, no, he goes hometown. He's got a pretty modest house out in New Jersey.
Island
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, he could now. With that money?
That's not even endorsements.
No. And he's gotten endorsements.
Yeah, tons of them.
Yeah, he's the best player in baseball. So my question is, when's the first $1 billion contract? 10, 20 years from
I
now?
thought Bryce Harper was gonna get it, but bro, that contract.
Bryce Harper's not as good.
No, he's not. But that contract, Mike Trout. Well, he already got his contract.
Yeah.
But that Mike Trout's contract Who is his fucking agent is what I want to know.
Probably the Scott Boras
Yeah.
or whatever, I'm sure. Whoever that fucking super agent is.
Man, that is...
Or, well, with Trout, I wouldn't be surprised if he's got, like, some kind of family member doing it.
That's big. That's big time. That's big money, baby.
Yeah, but he's
big money.
He deserves it. He's one of those guys who's just spotless image, does everything
Yep.
he should do.
Yep.
He's not a fucking dick.
Yep.
Give him money.
I'm gonna tell you this.
Because Bryce Harper's a little bit of a
He
douche.
needs that motherfucking Progressive commercial with Flo right beside him. Go big money. Go. Hey, let me tell you something. I bet he woke up the next morning thinking to himself like, playing some Ice Cube shit.
Yeah.
Today was a good day.
Yeah. I mean, fuck.
That's
so much money.
Just waking up in the morning, gotta thank God.
That's like Beyonce and Jay-Z's net worth in one contract.
Golly, that is crazy. Mike Trout, share the love.
Yeah.
Lovey
And
dove.
what's crazy about that is he's only like 22. So he can probably sign another one after that.
He's 20. No, he's not.
Yeah, he's like 22,
No, he's
23, 24.
I think.
24?
That's his last contract was 6 years, 141 million. Boy, he's banking.
Picked the wrong fucking
He's
profession.
He's banking, boy. That Mike Trout is banking. Hey, Mike Trout, you got the right people, man. You got the right people in your corner. Definitely. Definitely. So, Le'Veon Bell is speaking for the first time as he's arrived with the Jets. Le'Veon Bell is talking about Ben Roethlisberger. They asked him a question about Ben. What do you think about Ben and him not having you or Antonio Brown? Le'Veon Bell says, Ben wants to win, but he wants to win his way. And that's tough to play with. Especially when he purposely fumbled the football on a certain run play. Now, that last part he did not say, but I said that due to the fact that Joe Harris came out and said that he was a former running back for the Steelers. He said that Ben Roethlisberger comes to the huddle. Ty Haley called a play. Fourth quarter, minute left in the game, and initially comes to the huddle and he rolls his eyes. He calls a play and he rolls his eyes in the huddle. Like, what the fuck ever.
Man.
I didn't even want to do this. Let's just kneel the ball, because he said they were having a dispute about just kneeling the ball.
Great leadership, man. Fucking hate him.
He said, so when he goes to hand the ball off, he fumbles it on purpose.
Consummate team player.
God damn.
That's
What does that mean? What does that mean when you hear a player say he wants to win his way? What does it mean to you, though?
I don't know. To me, I read that as Ben Roethlisberger wants the fucking glory.
Well, I mean, when he initially came into the league and won the Super Bowl as a young man, it was
yeah, and I
Jerome
mean, he
Bettis'
was
team.
the...
Who was it? Jerome Bettis?
Yeah, it was Jerome Bettis and Willie Parker were his backs.
That's who it was. Yep.
And then he had Hines Ward.
Yep. So he had a ton of leadership on his team.
Keith, what was their tight end's name?
Yep.
Keith
Miller.
Heath Miller?
Yep. But you have a ton of leadership there.
Yeah.
You had a ton of leadership with Jerome
You had
Bettis,
a veteran
Willie Parker.
offensive line. You had a veteran defense.
Yeah. Troy Polamalu.
Yep. James Harrison.
Ryan Clark.
Yep, Ryan Clark. They had those two corners forever. I forget who they were.
You just had man, what was his name? I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he was there forever.
Yeah.
And then you basically had everything on that team.
I mean, it's just so much. They just had so much leadership, and on top of that, you're part of the Rooney organization.
Yeah, it's. I mean,
the amount of resources you have.
Really, if you just look at Super Bowls, when Ben got drafted, that was the most successful organization.
Right.
They were tied with the 5, and then he got them to the 6, and at that point, the Patriots are still coming up. haven't really solidified themselves as the dynasty they are today. Because what they won in when they win that first Super Bowl in like 06?
They played Seattle.
Yeah.
That's
So I
when,
guess they had 4 when he got drafted.
Yeah.
So I was wrong about that, but after he beat the Cardinals, they had the most Super Bowls. And I don't know. He's just a shit teammate.
Hey, listen, man. You know how I feel about Ben Roethlisberger.
You know how I feel about Ben
And
Roethlisberger.
him being an alleged.
Whatever.
Yeah.
And then out of the last year or two, my biggest problem was when they drafted Mason Rudolph. He was an absolute fucking punk to him. He wouldn't return his calls. It's like, what are you doing,
I don't think he made it out the second year.
Mason?
Yeah.
Probably.
I thought he was gone. Cause I mean,
I wouldn't be surprised.
clearly,
And I wonder who was behind that.
It was said that he'll come in and like they'll just be having like a good time, the other players, and he'll be sitting on the bench reading the newspaper. He's a fucking ass.
Yeah, I don't like him.
Hey, fuck the Patriots. And
Also fuck the Patriots.
And fuck the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Well, what
Only reason I
sucks...
say fuck the Patriots because the Patriots been fucking everybody.
Well, and what sucks with the fucking Steelers is this is going to end up costing Mike Tomlin his job, and then people are going to shit all over him for no reason. Has he lost that division yet? Maybe once or twice?
Yep. Well, you're definitely going to lose this year because you have
the Browns.
And
Browns are the team to beat.
I understand. Well, it was because it was said that it was going to be still Pittsburgh's division. I don't believe that's the case.
I don't believe that at all.
I don't believe it's Baltimore's division.
Juju and James Conner are really, really nice players, but they're not Antonio Brown and Le'Veon Bell.
Absolutely.
And you're a fool if you think that's
Absolutely
the case.
not. Absolutely
Juju
not.
might be able to hit that level as Antonio. I doubt it, but he has a better shot than James Conner has of reaching Le'Veon Bell's level.
Yes, it does.
2 really nice players, but, I mean, you couldn't get past the Patriots with those guys. What makes you think you're going to get by them without them?
I agree.
And your quarterback gets older every year.
Oh, without question. I mean, another reason I wouldn't want Ben Roethlisberger is because, bro, every year he's in and out. One year he wants to play, the next year he doesn't want to play. I think I may retire. I may not. I think this year is his last year.
It should be.
I think this is his last year with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
He needs to get. If I was the Steelers, I mean, you at this point,
they're not making the playoffs this year.
Well, I mean, they could sneak in.
No, it's not happening.
They've pulled off some shit like that before.
Bro,
and Mike Tomlin's good enough a coach where I could see it, but I just don't see him being able to win over that team with Ben Roethlisberger there.
I don't either, man. I don't see it, and he's older. He's still as big as he used to be when he was in the league in the beginning. I just don't see it happening. I mean, maybe they'll surprise us. Maybe they will surprise us, but needless to say, they're gonna need to be spectacular in this division. You have Baltimore, you have Cincinnati. You ain't gotta worry about that.
Yeah,
but you got Baker Mayfield and the Browns,
and that's
gonna be a problem.
The ceiling on that team
It's through the roof, man. It's through the roof, and it's a hot ticket. It's a hot ticket. I think they were 42 to 1 for going to
the Super Bowl.
So it's gonna be tough, man. Hey, listen, if you don't think
it's better than that sideways 8 they usually get. That's infinity to 1. By the way.
Hey, if you don't think
if the Browns win the Super Bowl and you pick them, you get the keys to the castle, motherfucker. It's not that one anymore.
That Baker Mayfield with Javaris Landry
and Odell
Beckham
and Kareem Hunt
and Nick Chubb. Oh my gosh.
Well, and the scariest part about that is Kareem Hunt's going to be real healthy when he comes back.
All you need is
and
an offensive
here's the other thing about Kareem Hunt is he's he's going to have to be playing football like Kobe was playing basketball back when that whole thing went on. It's like the Dave Chappelle joke. Play for your freedom.
Hey.
If he doesn't come out and kill it, he's done.
Let me tell you something. It's gonna be exciting, man. I'm excited. I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to see the division.
Yeah, I'm excited to watch.
I'm not a big. I don't like the AFC
for the first
I don't like the
time
AFC conference as a whole, but
for the first time in my entire life, I can honestly say I am excited for Browns football. How fucking weird is that? The goddamn Browns. But I mean, right when they brought in John Dorsey, I knew that they were gonna get shit right because he's the guy who came in and fixed the Chiefs. And
I fucking hate when you talk about the Chiefs.
What? It's
I fucking hate the Chiefs.
I mean, trust me, feelings mutual. Every time they do something good,
Hey, speaking of favorite
Kareem
teams,
Hunt's kicking people, Tyreek Hill's throwing children. What's next?
Hey, Randall Cobb to the Dallas Cowboys. What's up? I like that. That was huge for Dallas.
Yeah.
They got rid of Cole Beasley. Cole Beasley went to the Bills. I was like, what the fuck? I didn't understand that. But whatever. NFL. So we got the NFL draft coming up really soon. We talked about it last week. As far as the Arizona Cardinals having the #1 pick.
Yeah, DK Metcalf being a huge bust, not having the stats. Playing like 2 games.
And
neck injuries.
we talked about the #2 pick, which is the 49ers. And #3 was, who was that? The Jets, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's Jets.
They're saying that Kyler Murray is going to go
He's the #1
to the Cardinals. Now, the problem with that is they got Josh Rosen. Josh Rosen is looking to be traded. But they said he could go to the Giants. Do you feel Josh Rosen going to the Giants, especially after yesterday, because I watched it yesterday, Dwayne Haskins' pro day was phenomenal. He had a phenomenal pro day. Looked incredible. Now, people will say, how do you believe that? It was the precision of his passes. It was just how much leaner he looked compared to when he was at Ohio State. I mean, he looked like he was 30 pounds smaller than what he was when he was at Ohio State. I'm thinking you don't take Josh Rosen if you're the Giants and go after Dwayne Haskins. Do you think that's a good move? Do you think them getting Josh Rosen is a better move than getting Dwayne Haskins?
No. Is that straightforward enough?
Yeah, it was transparent.
Yeah.
Transparent.
No, at all. I think, man, that quarterback class last year I thought was kind of garbage.
Yeah.
I was 100% under the impression that Josh Rosen was the most NFL ready, but I was wrong, obviously.
He reminds me of Ben Roethlisberger. The personality wise. Do you remember when we watched the Trent Dilfer pro day? I mean, not the pro day, when he did the Elite 11?
Yeah.
And Josh Rosen was fussing with him?
Yep.
He kept fussing with him? See, that right there alone was enough for me.
Well, and he was doing the same thing with Jim Mora at UCLA when he showed up, because you remember that article came out about fucking Mora had to stop the whole practice and was like, you're not in fucking high school anymore. This isn't going to, just went off about how you're not in high school anymore. So
I think this would be, listen, I know the Giants are in a rebuilding phase. I don't know why they picked up Golden Tate. That it makes much sense to me. But
I don't know.
I don't
fucking
think
Golden Tate's the same as Odell Beckham Jr. That's why. That's what Giants fans will tell you. I'll tell you what.
That Josh Rosen move would be a terrible move.
Yeah, Josh.
It would be terrible.
Rosen to Tate.
I don't like it.
That'd be good
like
for
it.
about 2 touchdowns.
I don't like it at all, man. I think that would be a bad move, and it's a bad look.
Well, and I mean, then what do you do if you're Jacksonville and Dwayne Haskins is staring you right in the face? Do you take him?
Absolutely.
Do you not? That's
Absolutely.
But you just signed Foles.
Fuck it. I gotta go with
Fuck it.
Yeah. Well, I think that you'll learn. I think you'll learn. He'll learn.
Fuck it.
something.
We'll do it live.
Yeah. Live.
Both of them.
I like it. I like that. I like that a lot. I think they should go after him. I mean,
I would.
Listen, man. You
Let
have
Dwayne
to go after the
Haskins
best.
learn.
Yeah, you got to go after the best available player, especially if you're in Jacksonville. Jacksonville has a few holes. They need a few offensive linemen. I think that they need to maybe consider drafting a running back in the late rounds, just based on Leonard Fournette. Man, I don't know. He got some shit going on. Psychologically.
Well, and my biggest thing is like you got Saquon.
Yep.
He's
better looking for a trade too soon in 3 years.
If they don't put some shit around him.
Yeah, he's gonna be looking to leave.
You gotta. But he's a running back, so you got a short window. You better get some shit in there. But really, you're going straight into rebuild mode.
Yeah. You're gonna have to do something, man. You have to do something. You have to do something fast.
I've never seen New York be so nice to a quarterback before.
If they were looking to rebuild, you should have got rid of Eli Manning 2 years ago.
Yeah, they shouldn't have given him that contract.
That was bad. I
mean, look at the quarterbacks they could have had by now.
Yeah. If they go after Josh Rosen this year, that would mean that Eli Manning is going to start again for the season. He's going to start the season.
You think so?
Yeah. Because Josh Rosen's not ready, man. He's not ready. And he didn't look ready last year.
No.
He didn't look ready last year. I think that's interesting, man. It's an interesting situation.
I mean, yeah, and I mean, he didn't look ready. His team was the worst team, so.
So, I got a question for you, man. This is a report that ESPN released. It was about Adrian Bronner. You know Adrian Bronner, right?
Mm-hmm. The guy who was like, who said he would, if he fought the old guy after the fight, that he'd be 7-0.
Yeah, right.
And then the guy had the best answer I've ever heard in my life, and he goes, "Well, that means nothing." So.
Hey, Adrian Bronner is fucking stupid.
That was hilarious. You just got owned by the guy that you're like, "I'll beat you up," and he's just like, "Well, that is elder abuse, but go ahead."
So Adrian Bronner, right? Adrian Bronner, ESPN released this statement. They wrote this article. Someone did. It said, Adrian Bronner threatened to kill gay people in a video he posted on Instagram on Tuesday night, saying, "If I ain't got my gun on me, I'm knocking you the fuck out." The video was a response to a live stream posted by Andre Caldwell, a social media star who claimed the fame was a video of him being within the church. And it claims that he was delivered. You remember that? I'm delivered. The dude that said it. He said, "I'm no longer gay." In a live stream, Caldwell addresses Bronner and says the boxer is a closet homosexual who makes passes at him. Well, this is what the problem with the article was this. What happened was Adrian Bronner actually didn't say it like that. He said, "Don't try me on that gay shit." But ESPN left that out. All right? He explained that someone gay was trying to holler at him. So he was saying that that Caldwell kid, that Andre Caldwell kid was trying to holler at him. But he ain't with that gay shit. Do you think that as journalists or as media as a whole, with putting out a false narrative like that affects people's lives on a day-to-day?
I'll give you a perfect example of that. Allen Iverson. Everyone knows we're talking about practice. Right. No one knows what he was actually talking about. There's a whole documentary on this, and it's great. I forget what it's called. I think it's just called The Answer. But his best friend got killed like a couple days before that press conference, and at the very end of it he goes, He goes, "You're talking to me about practice, and I just buried my fucking friend 6
Right.
feet underground.
Right.
And you're talking to me about practice." That's what he was mad about. And he never shook that. A guy who played, there was a game. It was probably my favorite game I ever watched him play. He broke his wrist, played the second half, scored like 30 points in the second half with a broken wrist. The dude was a warrior. He laid it on the line for his team no matter what, every single time. And they turned him into, and really he dealt with that his whole life,
Right.
like from high school. When there's the video of that brawl breaking out and you see him leave in the video, and
Yep.
no one ever said that. So you want to talk about someone who was a victim of false narratives? Allen Iverson. He was portrayed as a thug, this and that, and he had a jaded past. He grew up in a rough place, but he didn't really ever do anything terrible.
I agree with that.
And
I
he
agree with you.
got fucking blasted
For that
for
practice
saying
shit.
for the
Yeah.
practice thing when he had his best friend died. Of course he's fucking mad that you're asking about a stupid fucking practice.
I think that as journalists, and I think that as people that are reaching hundreds of thousands of viewers or millions of viewers, you have to have the facts, or you have to give us the real shit, man. Give us the real thing. Don't give us this bullshit, man.
And the craziest part about that was the fucker was still practicing after that. Like, name me one profession. Name me, if your best friend died, are you going to take a couple days off?
Yes.
Yes,
Absolutely.
you fucking are. And he didn't. And he got blasted for it. He went to a press conference that he shouldn't have went to go to because he was mourning. And you get blasted. I'm not saying that this is the same case because I think Adrian Broner is a piece of shit.
Hey, Adrian Broner with them. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, Adrian Broner, I like you, but that fucking Manny Pacquiao fight, boy, you pissed me off, man.
Yeah.
That pissed me off.
He got his ass whooped.
He got fucking demolished.
Yeah, what did he land, like 20 punches?
It was embarrassing.
I won that fight.
I watched that shit.
That's
and
all I
was
remember.
so mad. I was so fucking mad that he was in there getting his ass whooped like that.
Yeah.
Torched by Manny Pacquiao. Torched. But I think that as a media, man, I think that
You have a
can't-
responsibility
yeah, you
to do better than that.
You do, man. You do. You have a responsibility not only to that person, but to his fans. Because you now put him in a situation, a very uncomfortable situation, by losing the current fan base that he does have.
Well, with Adrian, he kind of did that to himself with that whole fucking whatever the fuck that was after that fight. You just walking up to random old dudes with mics and just being like, "I'd be 7-0 against you." All right. Am I a boxer though? That'd be like Jared. Yeah, that'd be like Jared Goff after the Super Bowl, just being like, "Well, we would beat that. Fucking bring us Texas 5A state champs. Beat the fuck out of them. 7-0. Play them a million times. Always win.
Hey, man.
Of course you will. They're children. This is an old man.
Hey, that was funny. That was funny.
Nah.
If you didn't see that, when
Fucking
Adrian Broner
play the
did-
1981 alumni team from Georgia.
when Adrian Broner did it, that shit was funny as fuck.
The guy owned him. It was hilarious.
Hey, that shit was funny, man. Oh, well, guys, that's what we have on the docket. But let's talk about these games real quick. Who you got? Final four. Who your final four, Grant? Who's your final four team?
Mine was locked in as Duke, North Carolina, Tennessee, and Texas Tech. Yeah. And then I got Duke, Carolina in the championship.
Wow.
Yeah. Don't ask me who I picked to win because I'll fucking slap someone. Obviously not Duke.
Damn. I got my final four: Duke, Gonzaga, North Carolina, and Kentucky.
That's
Oh, my.
impossible. Kentucky plays North Carolina in the Elite Eight.
No, not. No, I'm wrong.
You have I think
see,
you have
I'm wrong.
Virginia.
It was Virginia. My
Yeah.
apologies. It was Virginia. It was Duke, Zags, Virginia.
You got all four ones, huh?
North Carolina. Yep.
Right.
I think that Michigan. I think that Michigan will give if they make it. I actually think
Texas Tech, dangerous team.
I think Texas Tech could beat Michigan. But
yeah.
I think that if Michigan plays Gonzaga, they can give them fits. I really believe that. I don't believe
Michigan's
Duke.
a dangerous team. They beat the living piss out of North Carolina early in the season.
Didn't they?
They beat They beat them by like 20 or 30, right?
Yeah, it was an ass whipping. I do not think that Michigan State is going to be a problem for Duke.
No.
You know, I mean, every time we see them play, they usually play in the beginning of the year. But I don't see Michigan State being able to stay on the floor with them. I don't see that.
You got any Cinderellas?
I wanted to pick Murray State, but
I did too.
I think Murray State's gonna get their ass whipped by Marquette.
Yeah. I had them at first, and then I switched to Marquette as well.
Yeah.
I've got Belmont making a little run.
Do you?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What? Tell me. Tell
I got them beating Maryland and LSU.
Ooh, that could be a doozy. Hey, watch St. Mary's could beat Villanova.
Yeah, that was another one I was looking at. I think I got UC Irvine beating whoever they're playing. Really? They're playing a 3. I forget who it is.
I don't know. Let's see what we got. Cause I got Virginia playing Texas, and I got Virginia playing Texas. Just scroll up and down on it. No, I said Texas, Tennessee. I'm sorry, but I don't know, man. Tennessee, I like Tennessee, but I don't like the way they have been playing in this last stretch. Like the way they've been playing this last stretch, man, it's been kind of questionable. I got Auburn beating New Mexico State right now. I mean, in this game, but they're fucking getting trashed.
K-State is who I got them beating. UC Irvine.
Ooh, that could happen.
Yeah, and then I got a weird little matchup in the next round of there because I've got Oregon beating Wisconsin too.
I'm gonna tell you, Auburn's getting their fucking ass whooped by New Mexico State right now. It's fucking terrible. It's fucking embarrassing, Auburn. And I got them beating Kansas.
Yeah, I got them making a little run as well.
Yeah.
Who do they got in the next run?
That'd be probably Kansas.
It can't be Kansas that
quick,
right?
Kansas and Kansas is fucking terrible this year, by the way.
True.
And
they are playing Kansas next round. Maybe I do have them beating Kansas. I can't remember.
I got my upset though. I got Nevada getting beat by Florida.
Dude, I like those Twins too much from Nevada.
Yeah, they pretty good.
And now you made me say Nevada instead of Nevada. Nevada. Pisses me off. That really grinds my gears.
Hey, do you say salmon or salmon?
Salmon.
Yeah, I say salmon.
I know.
I say it all the time.
Yeah, I know you do.
I get some of that salmon.
Yeah, I've noticed this.
The guy at Hobby was like, salmon? Salmon? You want salmon? I was like, no, motherfucker, I want salmon.
God damn it, there's an L.
Hey, I'm just saying, bro.
Salmon. Didn't we have a guy we used to work with named Salmon?
Yeah, we did.
Hamidi or something like that?
I think it was Solomon.
No, I think you called him Solomon, but his real name was Solomon.
Yeah, it was?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny as fuck. My other team was oh no, I'm tripping. I got North Carolina winning the whole thing. UNC, bitch.
Yeah, I have that too.
Me. Don't play with me. We should have beaten Duke this last time. Zion and the referees were in cahoots.
Yeah.
Clearly. And
it's, you know,
all that fucking.
It makes me feel better though because, you know, Duke made a down payment on that game, so.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, so.
They did. They paid big money for that one.
That was some bullshit.
And then they gave him the #1 overall. Ain't that something?
Yeah, and also Zion, we were talking about this off there. Zion, he loves that little chicken wing hook that no one seems to want to call.
Gosh, I couldn't believe that. I was like, damn, they just.
I was just
dirty,
yelling at the you know, you can ask Ashley about this, but at the last 2 minutes I was like, why don't you fucking give him the trophy?
Hey, that's exactly what it felt like he was doing. Just saying, man.
Yeah, I mean, they already fucking paid for it, so why don't you just give it to him now?
We winning the whole thing, baby. You want to see me winning the whole thing.
As long as there's no... And I honestly think that they played a role in that because they wanted fucking 3 1 seeds from the ACC.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
How's that for fucking slander?
Hey, man. Hey. Well, enjoy the games today, tomorrow.
Oh, shit.
Ooh, shit.
Who the fuck is that guy? Okay, so New
Man,
Mexico.
we watching the game, man.
You'll see that on
Yeah,
Sports
that New
Center
Mexico-
later.
That New Mexico State dunk was fucking crazy.
Yeah, a little alley-oop.
Ooh, nasty. Enjoy the games today, guys. I got a little cold, so man.
Bear with him.
Please, man. Please. Come to old age, I guess, man. Old age and as I'm getting older, man, I don't do certain things I used to.
Man, he caught that at like his chest and turned and brought it out. Oh, ugh.
That was nasty.
Ugh.
That was nasty. God damn. Ooh. Well, we want to enjoy these games today, guys.
Well, apparently Aggies are the natural predator of the tiger. We'll leave you with that. What the fuck is an Aggie? Does anyone know what an Aggie is?
Hey, leave us a comment if you do.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't know
What the fuck is an Aggie?
I don't know what the fuck that is either.
Some kind of dog? Drew knows. I guarantee you Drew knows what an Aggie.
Let us know, man. Let us know.
Drew! We need you.
Hey, guys. I want to tell y'all something about Grant, but he told me to keep a secret. So maybe he'll let y'all know soon. Very soon.
I got something big.
Something
big in the works.
Don't tell him I told you.
I'm sitting right here. And technically at this moment, you've only said something to me and Alex.
So
soon 60 people in the world will know that there's something.
Hey.
Maybe they can leave a comment and guess what it is.
Yeah.
Does Grant have a venereal disease? Does Grant have a thought?
Have you ever had an STD?
No. I don't know. Maybe HPV. You can get that shit from the toilet seat.
Well. Okay.
Yeah. No, I haven't. Have you? I heard it's awful. No comment? Tave goes with no comment.
I
heard you gotta get a shot in the butt, and it's the most painful experience.
If you make it to this part, you gotta ask me later.
Good stuff.
I'm just saying. Hey, I heard it like, my thing is this. If it ain't AIDS, you good.
Mostly.
You got HIV and AIDS, you're alright. You know what I'm saying? The rest of the shit you can take pills for.
Yeah. Herpes is...
Now that right there, that herpes virus, man.
Yeah, it's a friend till the end. Better than your best friend, I'll stick with you till the end.
Oh, that's syphilis too. That's a motherfucker.
Yeah, that's what killed Capone.
It was.
I'm dead serious,
yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Shit.
So syphilis is pretty serious, untreated.
Yeah.
Potentially life-threatening.
Hepatitis C too.
Yeah. Let us not forget anal warts, genital warts.
That would be fucking terrible.
Blue waffle.
Shit. Genital warts? That would be fucking horrible.
Was blue waffle just a thing that kids told each other to fuck with me? Or is that a real thing?
I've never heard of that, man. What kind of white thing is that?
Hey, man. There's a whole bunch of white things in. It's fictional. It is fictional. Oh.
Yeah, I've never heard. What the fuck? Whoa, that was not. God. That's a meth, right? That's a meth user right there.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of Crocodile?
No.
That's the shit, man.
Man, I seen this guy the other day, right?
It's KRO. Yeah, that one.
Hey, bro, I seen
Dude,
this
this
guy the
shit.
other day.
Wait, just wait for a second.
What is this?
Go to the images.
Whoa.
Yeah, you see that guy's fucking leg?
That's nasty, man.
It's fucking terrible, is what it is.
Yeah,
it's the worst drug ever
Oh
conceived.
my God, what happened? What
You,
is-
it's you.
Hey, y'all, don't look at this. This crocodile.
It's pretty disturbing.
Damn, son.
Yeah.
Hey, this is terrible, guys. I don't know what the fuck is going on right now, but it's some shit. Hey, yeah, whatever. Shit. Hey, look. Fuck with us next week, guys. We love you all. We got some new shit that's gonna be dropping soon as well. You might see something in a few days, so make sure you continue to check the channel, the YouTube channel, 110 Ocean Drive. Make sure you hit the notification bell to get the notifications sent to your phone. Also, like us on Facebook. Follow us at 110 Ocean Drive. Also, Twitter at 110 Ocean Drive. We're giving away the $300 once the tournament has been concluded. We'll give all the details with that.
Yeah.
So don't worry about it. We'll find you. Don't worry. We will find you.
Yes. We're very good at finding people.
We have resources. So
Yeah.
good luck though.
Alex is like a junior detective lawyer.
Yeah, that motherfucking Alex is smart as fuck, man. I've never been nobody smart.
Deputy at law. Alex.
Introvert like a motherfucker. But yeah, we love you all, guys. We got some shit at the end. Bust down. Bust down, Tatiana. Hey. I want to see you bust down. Break that shit down. Let's go.
Tatiana.
Love you guys.
Blueface, baby. Yeah, I bust down, Tatiana. Yeah, I wanna see you bust down. Bust down, Tatiana. Bust down, Tatiana. I wanna see you bust down. Pick it up, now break that shit down. Break it down, speed it up, now slow that shit down on the gang. Slow it down, bust it, bust down, bust it, bust it, bust down on the gang. Bust down, Tatiana. Bust down, Tatiana. I wanna see you bust down. Pick it up, now break that shit down. Break it down, speed it up, now slow that shit down on the gang. Slow it down, bust it, bust down, bust it, bust down on the gang.
Cardiana. I was home with my kid, Mamiana. Real bitch, I don't be with all that drama. Money, my business, I'm bobbing. I ain't dragging, I'm lit like a tick. But clapping back, bitch, I'm clapping on the dick. Bust it, I'm a savage. Bitch, throw it back like a 10-year challenge. Take him to the crib, then I push him on the sofa. Have his breath smelling like pussy and mimosa. We ain't finished, tell him beat it up. And if the pussy stop breathing, give it CPR. It's so tight, think it slipped in my butt. I don't swallow plan B, I just swallow the nut. Pussy dope, I'm the dope dealer. And if your pussy good, shouldn't have to maintain a broke nigga. Real shit, real life, everybody gang bang. No, they ain't real right. Since I came in the game, been a real one. And ain't shit changed, bitch, I'm still one. All facts, no cap. Daddy, how you like that? Ain't got no time for no subliminals. After a while, bitch, being petty just means you're miserable. Yeah, straight lane. My pussy a buzz down, yours plain Jane. I make him go insane. I fucking with my red flag on him. When I come, I say gang on the gang.
Bust down, Tatiana. Bust down, Tatiana. I wanna see you bust down. Pick it up, now break that shit down. Break it down, speed it up, now slow that shit down on the gang. Slow it down, bust down, bust down on the gang. Bust down, Tatiana. Bust down, Tatiana. I wanna see you bust down. Pick it up, now break that shit down. Break it down, speed it up, now slow that shit down on the gang. Slow it down, bust down, bust it.